Hello everybody, and welcome in for our root chakra meditation. Yeah, I'm not doing a duo live. No.
You didn't do TikTok?
No, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Because we have had a hard enough time getting started. I'm just going to use this phone for comments, just in case we get any comments in. Yeah.
You could use mine for comments.
No, babe, I'm not going to do a duo live. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for your help. We are going to do our root chakra meditation, and we're going to talk about it first, and then we are going to do like a little bit of guided meditation. I am going to do more of, I'll do a separate video for the root chakra that has less like interruptions during the meditation, but during this one I'm going to ask you questions, I'm going to talk to you about it, tell you how I feel, and make you think about how you are feeling during the meditation. This one's going to be more of like kind of all over the place as opposed to the one that I'm going to put on YouTube. The YouTube one will be less chaotic and crazy. So we are talking about the root chakra today. So I did print up the root chakra symbol and the red. Can you hear okay? What are you doing? It's a little crooked. Thanks, babe. You should go out and make sure that can we hear, you guys? Can you hear all right? Because he's got me on a new stand and that was a little stressful.
It's not plugged in.
The mic's not plugged in? But they can hear?
They should be able to hear through your phone.
It should be the regular hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Don't do something like brand new on a live that you're already running late on. That's what I would recommend. So, okay, so you can hear us. Good. So here is the root chakra symbol. If you don't just exit.
All right.
If you
It's good.
We need this meditation, y'all.
It's straight now.
We need this meditation. Okay, I want you to move away from my cameras and everything. Thank you, Troy, for your technical help.
Why did we even use that goofy thing?
I don't know, because I wouldn't use that tonight. Okay, I tried to abandon that because we couldn't get it to work. Okay, we are going to talk about our root chakra. This is going to be all over the place because it's 8:30 and we just spent 30 minutes trying to get this new stand he got me to work. So we're just going to go with the flow. And everybody needs this meditation anyway. So here is our root chakra symbol. And it is red. I love the symbol. So pretty, like a half a heart to me. So, root chakra, it is, first off, our chakras, our body is made up of energy. And the chakras in our body, each section controls a certain thing physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So for each section, when it's imbalanced, we're feeling really good. When it's unbalanced, we're having physical, emotional, or spiritual issues. So we want to make sure that our physical body and our spiritual body and our emotional body are all aligned with each other. So one way to do this is by using meditations. You're just tapping, stop. You're distracting. So for this video, we're going to talk about the root chakra, and then I did print out this one too. I didn't get time to laminate these like I wanted. Both of the boys were out for school. So this is the one we're working on, which is the root chakra. So this is the very bottom. I want us to work from the bottom all the way up. So I think on Monday is when we do our next one. So we'll be working on our orange chakra. So right now we're working on our root chakra. So the root chakra is also known as our base chakra or our first chakra. So if you hear base chakra or first chakra, and where it's located at is at the base of your spine. So like when I sit down on the floor, I feel like where your tailbone's at right there, that's where your root chakra is. And energy in your body, when you're doing the meditations and focusing on meditating energy goes in a circular motion. So a lot of the times when I'm doing Reiki energy work on somebody, I'm feeling and checking their chakra first. And sometimes their chakra will be going way too fast. A lot of this time there's too much energy in this chakra. And then sometimes their chakra will be going really slow. And that's also not good. You want it to be on a steady pace. Sometimes the chakra won't even connect and it's just going back and forth, back and forth. So a lot of healing's needed to be done in that chakra. So while we're doing the meditation, you're going to try to actually feel that energy in your root chakra where your tailbone is at, and you're going to want to try to visualize it going in a circular manner. Troy's over there. He's over there already. I wish you guys could see him too. He's like meditating. That's actually not the sign though. So there is a hand pose for each chakra, and this is the hand pose. So you'll have your thumb and your index finger for this one. That will be our hand pose. So we are going to do a little bit of meditation with the hand pose. And then there is also a sound for each chakra. And I know that everyone, when I ask people during the Reikis to make a certain vocal noise, they always like get self-conscious or like, ooh, I don't really want to do that. But I'm telling you what, it really helps in connecting to that certain chakra and opening it up a lot more. There's something about the vibration of our voice. What is one of the most powerful things we have here on earth? One of the most powerful tools we have? It's our voice. So there is a lot to be said about that. So for this chakra, root chakra, the sound is L-A-M, lamb. So, and you're going to want to go really long with it. Lam. So no matter if your voice is up and down or however it is, like, don't feel weird when you're doing the meditation. When we're actually doing the meditation and we get to that part, I want you to actually do that. And you have to do it a lot more times than like 5. Don't just give up at 5 and be like, this is stupid. You've got to keep going because it really does do something, and you'll start to feel that the vibration is actually changing your energy in your body. Okay. So physically, when we think about our root chakra, if we're thinking about our base chakra, where our tailbone is, a lot of the physical symptoms we could have in this area, hi Natasha, how are you? Is like a lot of leg pain, a lot of feet pain, a lot of knee pain. Since this is our lower chakra, it could also be physically, it could be like constipation, lower back pain, hemorrhoids, immune system problems, large intestine problems, lower, just think anything lower. Legs, feet, immune system, large intestine, spine, bones. It specifically connects to your physical body. Doing pretty good. Doing good. Perfect. Yes, she'll love this. So, and then I'm going to post a better one on YouTube. We really didn't have our crap together tonight. So if this chakra is unaligned, what can we see more physically? We can see a lot more constipation, a lot more issues with digestion, a lot more feet and leg pains and immune system problems, a lot of lower extremity issues, inability to keep warm in your extremities. And then emotionally, this one is, and arthritis. Arthritis is a big one. So if you suffer from arthritis, this can be also really connected to your root chakra. Depression. So depression kind of settles in your knees. So a lot of the times when I'm doing Reiki energy work in your knees is if I'm having a lot of issues connecting to your knees and clearing out your knees, and there's not been a previous injury, it lets me know that there's a lot of like depression and sadness kind of going on in the body. And then with the feet, if I'm having a lot of issues trying to clear the energy in somebody's feet, it has a lot to do with their anxiety and fear that they're holding on to. So that's kind of interesting. So emotionally, if our root chakra is not balanced, we're gonna feel, like I said, a lot of that depression, a lot of that anxiety. We're gonna have lots of feelings of not being safe, not being protected. This is our foundation. Just like a building, this is like where we built. This is where we start at. So people who have survivor's guilt also in this area can have issues. If you have a problem, if my heater's clicking, I'm sorry. I'm cold. It's cold here. We live in Idaho. But feelings of not belonging or not knowing who you are, a lot of issues if you have a lot of family issues and not having a lot of extended family or close family, this can end up making this chakra unbalanced as well. If you're having a lot of money issues, this chakra is probably not that balanced either, because you're not feeling financially secure. So that again goes with the safety and security of things. So let's see here. When unaligned, we have a significant problem in trusting others. That's like me. Feeling disconnected, unfocused, unsafe, and suffer from a lot of depression, anxiety, and fears. A lot of this stuff is like reiterated, but I'm just getting my stuff together and letting y'all know what I wrote. And then, so spiritually, again, this is going to connect and build up. So if you're wanting to connect more on a spiritual level, if you don't have this foundation or base chakra where you're feeling safe, secure, not suffering from a lot of depression and anxiety, then you're not going to be able to connect more to your spiritual gifts. That's why I love starting at this base, this root chakra, to show you guys how to get this aligned. This is a really good start. So if you did not get the meditation pack from me, that is totally fine. If you have a snowflake obsidian, I would say get that out now. You're lucky I have more. Troy's like, I need one. Good thing your wife sells crystals.
You're talking about me the whole time.
Was I really?
Well, there was a lot of...
Troy, poor Troy, he went and got a pillow. He's like, I need this. So if any of this validates for you, like pause it, go get a crystal, whatever it is. Obviously we're live now, but you can rewatch or whatever. This is the snowflake obsidian. So I really wanted us to work with this crystal, but there are other crystals. You could go grab any black or red colored crystal, and you could use that during this meditation as well. I picked snowflake obsidian because not only is it good to work with the root chakra, but I wanted you to also be able to connect to your ancestors. This has a lot of ancestral energy in it for me when I connect with this, and it also helps you in connecting to your spiritual gifts, which I know a lot of us are going through a lot and need a lot more spiritual signs. So I felt like this would be a really good crystal to start off with our meditations. But again, you can go get any little piece of obsidian. Hematite is also another good one to work with for your root chakra. A red jasper, you could go get a red jasper. Here's another snowflake obsidian. If you don't have one and you have a small enough tower, you can use that as well. Bloodstone is another good crystal to work with for your root chakra. It's a really good detoxer. Indigo gabbro. This one is really good at calling on your ancestors as well. Any kind of obsidian, so if you have like silver sheen, golden sheen, those would be good too. Black tourmaline is a really good one. I have that all over my house. That one's a really good protector. Oh, and I did grab a red zebra jasper. These are just kind of examples. I don't want you guys to get stuck on like, oh, I don't have the snowflake, so I can't. This is the black and white, tourmaline and quartz. So that's a good one. You can even go as far as to do a smoky quartz. That's Troy's. I didn't steal that off his shelf. And I also stole this one too. This is howlite. So I know somebody messaged me and they don't have a lot of crystals, but howlite is also another good one to work with your root chakra. So those are just some options.
Is this the best one for me, or?
The snowflake obsidian is the one that we're using, yeah,
Okay.
during this meditation. So I would do that. And again, you're going to want to be picturing this red, this deep, deep red color as we're doing this. So as you get more into your meditations, you should do this at least like 5 times before moving on to the next chakra video that we're going to have. But as you do this, you're going to start to see more things. You're going to start to feel more things during the meditations. Like you may be able to start off seeing colors. You may be able to see symbols or signs or memories, or sometimes you can hear, have thoughts, random thoughts. Those are spiritual things that come up too. The more you connect through meditation, the more you can receive spiritual signs and wisdom. And it also helps with a lot of anxiety, depression, and whichever chakra you're working with, it can help clear out any of those. So again, if you're suffering from depression, anxiety, and then a whole bunch of leg pain, knee pain, back pain, constipation, safety and security, like not feeling like you're belonging, this is a really good chakra to start with, to work with. And that red color is a good one to pull forward. So when you're meditating and you're trying to imagine that circle at the base of your spine for your root chakra, try to even pull in red color from above. So obviously all of the healing that we do comes from a divine source above. So I'm always thinking of a beacon of light coming down from the heavens into my body and entering whichever chakra I'm working with. So that light will come down and work with your root chakra. And again, you're going to want to try to feel it in a circular motion. If you feel it going too fast, try to visualize it slowing down. If you feel like it's going too slow, try to visualize it speeding up. If it's bouncing all over the place, try to really focus on pulling it in a circle. And then if you're not feeling it at all, just keep trying, keep working, keep trying meditations for the root chakra and see if you can get it to open up, because you might just be blocked. Okay. So here's our snowflake obsidian, and I'm going to put it in my left hand. So I am right-handed. Anytime you work with a crystal in meditation or at all, if you're trying to pull the energy into your body from the crystal, you are going to want to put it in your non-dominant hand. So that's my left hand. If I'm trying to push the energy of a crystal into a room, I'm going to put it in my dominant hand. I don't do that often. Sometimes for the kids, or like when I'm doing healing sessions, but I'm going to put this in my left hand. Every time I meditate, it's going to be in my left hand. Sometimes during the meditations, if I'm using my hands, like for the symbols, or I'm tapping somewhere, you can take that crystal and then put it on your left knee and just have it like sitting there if you're moving your hands. If you're somebody who is going to want to do this meditation laying down, you can take the crystal and just clasp it down on your root chakra with both your hands, putting your left hand on top first and then your right hand, or whichever one's your dominant hand, you're going to want that one last, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Because some people lay down during meditations. We normally sit up, and then I like to really work my hips by doing the Indian style. What else? You're going to want to find a comfy spot. You're going to want to find a quiet spot. It is kind of quiet right now, hopefully. Okay. So let's start the meditation. I think, can you guys hear the music, or do I need to turn it up a little bit? I want you to still be able to hear me, but still be able to hear the music. Does that sound good, babe? Can you go out and see if you can hear it?
Yeah.
And then come back. I just want to make sure it's good. We're going to start out with the crystal in our left hand. And I just want you to kind of get a sense of the crystal. So I want you to start with it in your left hand. And then I just want you to put your right hand on top. We're not even going to focus on our root chakra right now. We just want to connect with the crystal. And just kind of like give it some permission to help us heal. So we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Is it good or not good? Thank you. Keep taking those deep breaths in and exhaling. So you should start to connect with the crystal, and you should start to feel maybe even a circular motion in your hands. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Sometimes if I've had a really super stressful day and I'm having a hard time connecting, I will take that deep breath in and hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exhale. And if I do that 3 times, it helps me like really get grounded in being able to connect with the crystal. So let's try doing that. Deep breath in and hold. And exhale. Just by that one breath, I already feel so much more connected to the ground. Let's do that again. Deep breath in and hold. And exhale. So much better. Deep breath in and hold. And exhale. Are you starting to connect to the crystal? Can you start to feel the crystal in your hand? Does it feel warm? Does it feel cold? Does it feel circular? Does it feel like a ball? Like what exactly are you feeling when you're connecting with the crystal? And take note of this, because it may be different with each crystal you meditate with. Okay, so we've now connected to the crystal, and now I'm going to put my palms up on my lap, on my knees. So you're going to want to do that because you're going to want to receive energy. You're going to want to rebalance your energy. If you put your palms flat on your legs, you're not receiving any energy from the divine source. You're closed off. So I want you to put your palms up on your lap and keep the crystal in your left hand if that's your non-dominant hand. And now I just want you to take more deep breaths in this position for a little bit and see how you feel. I can still feel the crystal moving in a circle in my left hand, but it's just staying in my left hand. This is why intentions during meditations is so important. So now that we've connected to that crystal and we've really calmed our energy down, we're starting to ground ourselves, I want you to take the energy from the crystal, and instead of letting it stay in the palm of your hand, I want you to start visualizing the energy from the crystal going up your arm, into your body, and down to the root chakra, which is again right at your tailbone, right at the base of your spine. And I want you to start imagining the crystal energy up through your arm, down to the base of your spine, and then collecting in a circular motion. And remember to try to keep it at a steady pace. Don't let it go too fast. Don't let it go too slow. And even if you can start to visualize that bright red color, if you don't see red and you see something different, that's fine too. Sometimes our bodies do different things or give us different signs, but the red color is what the root chakra is supposed to be. So take the energy up through your arm while you're breathing in calmly, and let it collect at the base of your spine in that bright red color. Breathing in deep and releasing. Breathing in deep and releasing. I'm starting to see that bright red color collecting. It's very calming and soothing. Remember not to go too fast with it. Slow it down if you have to. And you can do that trick if you're getting distracted by holding your breath after you breathe in to bring your body back to its center. Another really amazing thing that you can do during meditations is affirmations. I know that with the root chakra, the affirmations are I am. So I'm going to do a couple of those with you. And you can say them in your mind, but if you're in a space where there's no judgment, I encourage you to say them out loud 3 times with me. Our mind is so powerful, and even if we don't believe it now, if we keep going with our affirmations, we can trick our mind and actually change our own perspectives. So again, continue to meditate with this crystal in your left hand, connecting and breathing deep, and exhaling and saying these affirmations with me. If at any point you feel an emotional release or need to cry, please don't hold that in during any meditations you do, because that is your body trying to push out toxic energy. So if you're needing to let tears fall, let them fall, okay? So let's go ahead and start with our affirmations. The first one is, I am safe. So take a deep breath in and exhale. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Next one is, I am protected. Take a deep breath in. I am protected. I am protected. I am protected. Next one is, I'm a survivor. Take a deep breath in. I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I am a survivor. This one's a little longer. I am capable of providing for my needs. Ready? Deep breath in. I am capable of providing for my needs. Deep breath in. I am capable of providing for my needs. Deep breath in. I am capable of providing for my needs. This next one's a tough one. I am able to trust others. Okay, deep breath in. I am able to trust others. Deep breath in. I am able to trust others. Deep breath in. I am able to trust others. Next one is, I am connected to earth energy and healing. Deep breath in. I am connected to earth energy and healing. Deep breath in. Really relax those shoulders. I am connected to earth energy and healing. Deep breath in. I am connected to earth energy and healing. I guess I decided to make these harder. The next one, y'all, is I let go of my emotional and physical pain. So with this one, I want you to kind of imagine any dark energy leaving your body and entering the earth as you're doing this. So take a deep breath in. I let go of my emotional and physical pain. Let it go. Deep breath in. I let go of my I let go of my emotional and physical pain. Letting that go. That felt like a big release for me. Like my chakra felt kind of shaky as it left. So take note of anything that you're feeling in your body while you're doing this, because you're going to do this a couple times before you move on to the next video. And it will just be interesting for you to kind of journal down little notes about what happened during the meditation. The last one is, I let go of any fear or guilt. Deep breath in. I let go of any fear or guilt. Again, imagining that energy draining into the earth and leaving you. You no longer need that. Deep breath in. I let go of any fear or guilt. Deep breath in. I let go of any fear or guilt. So those are some pretty good affirmations you can do during a root chakra meditation. If you have any other ones you want to work more on, or that you feel goes well with the root chakra in the stuff I've told you about, then maybe jot those down and add those into your meditation. The next part I want us to do is the vocalization. So I know you all are going to think this is super weird. The vocalization with the hands, because that sets intentions as well. So the hand symbol, again, for your root chakra is point your finger, index finger with your thumb in a circle, and then just your 3 fingers out. So that's how it's going to be. And I'm just going to have those open on my legs. If you can leave your crystal in your hand, you can, or you could put it on your knee if you're more comfortable that way as well. So the sound again is LAM, lam. You're just gonna let it go for as long as you can, and we're gonna do this for a little while. Like you have to do it at least more than five times, at least more than 5, to actually start to feel the vibration, and then remembering to focus on your root chakra and it going in a circular motion and rebalancing itself. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath in. Focusing on that red energy. Lam. If you're feeling your voice quiver as you're doing it, you're realigning and pushing that energy out. So don't think, oh, that's weird, I need to stop doing that, it's making me uncomfortable, I'm not perfect at saying lamb. Like, don't do that. It's okay if your voice makes weird noises. You're not doing it, babe. Are you asleep?
No.
He was asleep. This is why he doesn't do meditations. Ready?
I'm not sleeping. How do I know you're talking to me the whole time?
Now I want you to take note of how you feel after doing that. Like, how does your energy feel now? Do you feel calmer? Do you feel more peaceful? Do you feel more safe? I just feel so like peace, at peace. Meditation helps a lot, you guys. So the next thing I want you to do, this one's just kind of a fun exercise to do. I like to do this more when I'm outside in like my meditation spot outside, but obviously we can't get outside right now. It's still not quite spring for us. But if you are doing the root chakra meditation, you can kind of imagine your root chakra, and I want you to imagine it connecting to the center of the earth. So really grounding yourself, like connecting your root chakra, going all the way down, as far, far down, imagining it going as far as it can into the earth's center, and you and Mother Earth exchanging energy. She's taking everything you don't need and replenishing everything you do need. So try to really connect to Mother Earth over this next little bit. So take a deep breath in and out. Starting to imagine your root chakra going deeper and deeper into the earth and back up, down and back up, going as far as you can with your energy into the earth, releasing anything you don't need. You don't need fear. You don't need guilt. You don't need pain. Letting any of that toxic stuff go. And then filling yourself up with safety, security, protection, love, bringing everything back into balance. You can actually start to feel the energy pull down and back up. If you do this enough times, you'll be able to release a lot. So this is a really good thing to do when you've had a stressful day. Just connect with Mother Earth and release anything you no longer need, and let her refill all your chakras. That feels amazing. I feel amazing. Let's see. I think that is all I had prepped for tonight. So we'll chat for a second. We'll just end it with a little bit of the bowl. I hope that's not coming through bad. Okay. So then it's really good afterwards Did you fall asleep?
I fell asleep.
Yes, you did. I knew you did. So,
Sitting up.
Yeah, sitting up. I looked over and he was like,
What does that mean?
You just are really balanced. It brings you calmness. So a couple things I want you to journal about is your experience during each step, when you vocalized, when you did the hand symbols, when you were starting at the beginning. Take note of how your crystal felt before you did the meditation and how it feels now. Sometimes it can feel heavier, and that can mean you need to cleanse it because you've really collected and it's cleansed you. So now it needs to be cleansed. What?
How does mine feel?
So it feels really warm, probably like it needs cleansed. Sometimes it can feel heavier, like I said, or sometimes it can actually feel lighter. So there are quite a few people, if you do this and yours ends up feeling lighter, like a feather, that can be that you absorbed it all or that you transmuted it and sent it out to somebody. That happens quite frequently in our house with Connor. He will take a crystal and send the energy like out into the universe, and then all of our crystals feel like feathers. I'm like, don't touch them. So take note of that. How do you feel emotionally? I feel calm. I feel peaceful. I feel connected. I feel like I could focus better. My thoughts don't feel so flighty. And then like physically, how do you feel after? Emotionally, how do you feel after? So if you do a meditation, even if it's just a 10-minute meditation every day, it really does recenter and refocus your body so that you can better cope physically, mentally, and emotionally. So we were connecting with the root chakra, which is our base chakra, the red chakra. And that one was more about the physical safety, well-being, the foundation, our legs, our lower physical body. So as we go through other chakras, you might feel something different. So make sure you jot down how you feel when you're meditating to a root chakra. The next chakra video that we do will be the sacral chakra, and that one has more to do with like passion and creativity and energy. And then obviously it's going to have a lot of reproductive organs, and it's going to have a lot of hormones and stuff like that. So it's going to feel different when we're meditating for different chakras, and we're going to want a different crystal. You're going to want to find yourself, I believe what I picked in the meditation sets was a sardonyx, which is a carnelian with black onyx. But if you don't have one of those, just find yourself an orange crystal for, I think we're going to do it again on Monday. We will do our next meditation video. It's probably going to be late like this because I do have little kids and we just have a busy life. So hopefully we'll be able to set up this better. But does anybody have any comments or questions on the meditation? How did you feel? Did you feel the energy more circular? Did you feel it more sporadic? Like, what did it feel like to you? What did it feel like to you, babe? You fell asleep.
I didn't even get to the circular sporadicness.
You just got to sleep?
It just knocked me out.
He just went to sleep.
What does it mean? Give me guidance.
Okay, that's another thing we can talk about. So if sitting meditations don't work for you, they don't work for you. Why are you trying to force yourself to sit through a meditation? Troy falls asleep every time. They're not very productive for him because he's sitting. So he may be somebody who benefits more from a yoga meditation where his body's actually physically having to do stuff. Like,
That seems uncomfortable.
I don't care. You can do the mountain pose or whatever you want to do, but or exercise can be your form of meditation when you play music and just focusing on that. Like, you don't have to do sitting meditations. This is just, I'm trying to teach you about what the chakra and what it does physically, mentally, emotionally, and then kind of things that I would do if I was meditating for that chakra. So I think that is pretty much it. I appreciate y'all for watching. I don't see any questions on the root chakra. Troy doesn't have anything to say because he fell asleep during it. So.
Is that bad?
No, babe, it's fine.
Did it clear my chakra?
You just look really tired.
I feel really tired.
Yeah, you just look really tired.
It's been a long week.
If you comment, obviously if you don't see that live button up there, we're no longer live, but if you comment, I'll try to answer any questions. But definitely try this meditation a couple times. And if you don't like my meditation and you don't like my voice, then don't try this one. Go try a different one. Sometimes I don't like the voice of the guided meditations. And again, this one I interrupted a lot to ask you a lot of questions, just kind of to I don't know. That's just me. You can go find somebody else's voice that clicks better with you, like maybe like a more masculine voice or different music or something. But this was just for that. And then I am going to do a YouTube one at some point that is going to be a lot more organized than this. Like it will be less interruptions, I think, and more just focused, whereas I was stopping a lot to help you guys. I think that one will just be like a root chakra meditation, and I won't keep interrupting with my tidbits to teach you. But I hope you guys have a great night. I really appreciate each one of you for joining, and I hope that you feel peaceful and calm and safe and secure and know that you are capable of providing for yourself and your family, and you are very much loved and protected and needed and worthy, and you are who you're meant to be. There's only one of you. There's only one of you. So that you're important. You're important to everybody. So have a good night, you guys. If you have any questions, message me. Bye.